Ashley. Oh, oh, Kiki and Ashley. Oh, oh, Kiki and Ashley. It's the Kiki and Ashley show, and it's online. They're so pretty, and they're getting paid for this. Kiki and Ashley show, and it's online. They're so pretty, and they're getting paid for this. And all the dumb boys, they hate it because they're getting paid for this. And all the dumb boys, they hate it because they're getting paid for this. It's the Kiki and Ashley show, and it's online. They're so pretty, and they're getting paid for this. Kiki and Ashley show, and it's online. They're so pretty, and they're getting paid for this. It's all the dumb boys, they hate it because they're getting paid for this.
Ooh. Hello, everyone. Hi, Ashley. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me?
I can feel you, I can see you, and I can hear you. Where are you?
I am in Las Vegas. We love it. We love it.
What
Where
are you doing in Las Vegas?
well, we're here. Eugene teaches we have to from Vegas to Minnesota. Eugene teaches what would you call it? A script writing comedy class, Gene?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, and they have their showcase here.
She
So
said yes, sir.
so they the people that like run it that hired him to do this got us this Airbnb, and then tomorrow is their little showcase. So we've just been lounging by the pool, and tonight we're going to hit up some places. We're gonna go to the Vanderpump. Are you a Vanderpump Rules fan?
How lovely. I've heard of the show. It's a reality show, right? Vanderpump Rules. There is a Vanderpump bar here in West Hollywood that I've
Yes.
seen. I have never been there. I think it might be where they filmed it. I'm not
It-
sure.
I've been to Sir. Oh my God. And it was like Disneyland. Peter was there. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. The last time I was in LA for shows, I was like, I don't care what you guys are doing. We had one night to do whatever. I'm like, I have to go and make my pilgrimage to Sir. So Lisa Vanderpump has a restaurant at the Paris Hotel. So we're gonna go there for dinner, and then we're gonna gamble, and then tomorrow's this thing, and then we'll be in sunny Minnesota on Saturday for the.
How does the weather feel in Vegas?
It's hot as shit, but I don't mind that at all. So
And
welcome.
you're going back to Minnesota? Weren't you just in Minnesota?
No, where were we?
You were somewhere else. Where did you perform last? Buffalo? I'm just making that up. I know it wasn't Buffalo.
Buffalo. Oh no, I was in Buffalo for just.
No,
like,
you were in the South. You were like in South Carolina.
Yes. Oh, we were in Ohio.
You were in Ohio. Before that, you were in the South.
Yes, we're traveling a lot. But if you are in the Minnesota area, in the St. Cloud area, and you would like to come see Eugene and I perform stand-up comedy at the
Where are
Steel
you guys performing?
at Stoney's Bar and Grill.
Why does the name of this bar and grill sound so awfully and strangely familiar?
Because that is Aaron's favorite bar where he holds his anniversary show every year. And then there's going to be a golf, I guess, what do you call it? A golf competition, a golf outing the very next day. But for now, so we fly straight from Vegas to Minnesota, and we have not been in a couple of years. But
Who's taking care of Six?
the across the way neighbor lady and the auto feeder. So it shoots out food at her.
I love that everyone worries about her, though. Tell her I said.
I know. He said, I love that everyone worries about her. I'm not worried at all.
I was going to say.
She'll never die. She will outlive me just to spite me, knock on wood. She's a cat. I'm just teasing. But Ashley, it's your birthday.
Well, it's almost my birthday. My birthday is Sunday, but this is our birthday show.
This is your birthday show.
And we thought we would talk about funny like what's the craziest, funniest, or best birthday you've ever had?
Well, I was gonna say like party stories. I was gonna say, did you have like birthday parties growing up? Are you like a birthday person? Some people like their birthdays are very important to some people. I'm like, I don't care what we do. If there's White Claw and a body of water, then I'm happy. But
Yes,
honestly,
so for me, I totally know what you're saying. I think for me, I kind of get nervous around my birthday, like a bit. You know what I mean? Like I kind of I don't want people to like think about stuff. You know what I mean? Or
you don't want the attention on you. You're like,
well,
no,
that. But I always feel horrible when I miss someone's birthday for some reason. You know. But like my hopeful plan for Sunday is not to work and just chill at home with Hondo. Like maybe go to the pool, have a friend over. Like
I love that. Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. Just hang out with the doggy, have a friend over, have a cocktail if you're into it. You
Or
know.
maybe not have a friend over. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do require a lot of alone time.
So
Like, I've
you
noticed that lately, even
Ashley wants
more.
Ashley wants to spend her birthday completely and utterly alone.
Well, Hondo is here, right? But no, it like since like I've been like working more hours and more days, I get home and I feel like there is definitely a like a longer period of time that I need to be alone. Like people will text me, not you, and I'm like, what the what like, and it's just a friend saying hi. I'm like, what do you want right now?
Ashley, I'm the same. I'm like, if
You
my
require a lot of alone time as well.
I love to be alone. And yes,
Me too. I don't understand people that always need to be around people. I never understood people like this.
no. And
But
I
there's
like
different personality types.
I'm a Scorpio, so we're like live alone, die alone.
But you're
But
also great on stage, but you're alone up there. But you're also with the crowd.
so right, that's a good point. But before a show, and like anybody that performs with me now knows this, Gino can walk into a comedy club and like if like fans come out, just he'll talk to everybody, do shots before, hang out, talk. I'm like, I want to be in a corner by myself. I need 6 cigarettes and I don't want no one fucking speak to me. Afterward, I'm love and light. Hello, hi. This was so much fun. But
You know,
before
it's funny. You know exactly how many cigarettes you need. 6 cigarettes, 4 White Claws. Let's go and get out of here.
I need 4 white. It's a ratio. 4 White Claws, 6 cigarettes, and then
Maybe some Listerine. We'll see.
yeah, no, exactly. That would help. Absolutely, the cigarettes and the claw. But no, I because I do like to be alone. And yes, I live with Eugene, live together, work together, play together. But we're alone. We have an.
Almost have a nudist quality started together.
He is never not naked. You're right. He is never not naked.
Maybe he's trying to get it going. Like, have you ever thought about being like, maybe I should be naked all the time?
He would love that. I just kissed him before we did this, and he was like, "What are you doing? It moved." I'm like,
Here,
I'm in a dress. He's very erect.
wait,
All
what did he say? Say that again.
he said, "What are you doing to me? It moved." I'm like, "We're sitting outside."
Like, when you guys were at the pool, you're saying?
5 minutes ago, I'm like, it was just like a "Mwah, love you." He's like, "What are you doing to me? It moved." I'm like, I love that about him. But I'm like, he's very comfortable with himself. Very no, literally no. You see, this is what you've done.
No, I wanted to be cropped up.
Gino,
Oh yeah,
Hey,
look,
what are you just doing?
you look a bit overdressed. What's happening over there, bro?
Hey, a little bird told me it's your birthday coming up, woman.
Yeah, where's my birthday song? I thought you were gonna sing me happy birthday.
sing to her.
Oh, wait, that's not happening in the birthday suit? What's going on?
To you, happy
Ah,
Birthday to you.
happy birthday, Ashley Cummings. You're the hot Cummings sister, yeah. I wore pants for this. Happy birthday to you. Sorry I didn't shave my back for this.
That's great, Gino. That was
oh
good.
my God. Thank you both. I love you. Cheers. Salute.
Oh, You know, it's better than alcohol. Segregation. Am I right?
Get out. What's wrong with you?
Oh, wait. Can I ask him one question? It might go sideways.
It might go sideways.
It
Yes.
went sideways.
Gino, did you see the
Baby.
Trump? Wait, sorry, what did you say?
It went sideways when I saw you talking about my penis. What happened?
Oh my gosh. Did you see the I know you guys have been traveling, but did you see the South Park
Yeah.
Trump thing?
They went after Trump.
What did you think of it? I just wanted to ask what you thought of it.
I was talking with my boys today, Garrett and Steve, another great podcast. They said it was funny, but then, like, this is going after Trump doesn't work. It ruined Colbert. He never figured out who he was.
I don't even understand still what happened with Colbert, but it's strange. I went to high school and college. I actually dated his cousin.
Really?
You did?
Eddie Colbert. And we went to GW
Colbert?
together.
His name is Eddie Colbert.
That's correct. It's his cousin.
I-
But what happened to Stephen Colbert? I still don't even get what happened.
No,
He
and
was
I
never
did- yeah,
talented.
yeah.
I agree with you on that in a way. If Eddie's not listening, I hope.
You know,
But he turned a bit weird in the last 5-10 years. When I was like super into him and we would watch him was like when he was on the Daily Show with Jon Stewart, like circa. So I started university at GW in 2000, you know?
yeah.
So it was a different time.
I just think that Gino and I disagree on this. Gino thinks he's, a douchebag that did the dancing vaccine dance and what an
Well,
ass.
that was weird. You don't think that was weird?
Definitely, but not every joke lands. So
But that was a I mean, I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
it was nuts.
That was a lot of people and a lot of needles and a lot of singing. I thought that was very strange. And then they're like, and go get your free Krispy Kreme donut. You can get one every day for a year. Also French fries.
I know.
And it's free. I was
know.
like, this feels really strange.
I know, and people are. It's a it's a very like touchy issue with a lot of people. So I think it's more that people aren't watching late night television anymore. Like,
Is it though? Like, is that actually a thing that's done?
do you have cable? Even
I mean, I know. I mean, like, I
Yeah.
think that absolutely, like, yeah, probably more plausible than the conspiracy theory, right? Like,
yeah,
literally, I don't know. When was the last time you watched, like, Leno or you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, Leno is even right. Or who are the late night people?
Well,
right?
he took over for Leno, no? Or am I mistaken?
David Letterman. But so I don't think that he's a failure. 10 years he hosted for 10 or 11 years. I don't think it was a failure, but people got sick of politics. You want to go there, you're going to alienate some of your audience. It's why I couldn't, and I love Howard Stern. I used to, at least. But after
Please don't say that, or else I'll have to like fly to Vegas and be like, no, what the fuck? Have you ever met this man? Have you ever met him?
No,
Okay, don't say you love someone that you've never met and who basically ruined my life. Thank you.
Can you elaborate?
We've already discussed this, but go ahead with what you're saying. And yes, I would be happy to elaborate.
No,
I wrote Howard Stern personally.
How did I forget? Did we talk about it on the show?
No, we have so many things to get to. Finish what you were saying.
But it was just that, like, during the pandemic, it was like whether vaccinated or not or whatever, wherever you felt like you were, it was like, this isn't fun anymore and you're depressing me. And it did feel like Howard like got to Hollywood and to kind of
He went hard. It was him and not I don't think it was Ozzy Osbourne, it was someone else, Keith Richards maybe. They were like, if you are not getting vaccinated, you should be killed. I heard a man in my apartment complex say, and I was like going to pay my rent, and literally this guy was like in the office, like in the the office of an apartment complex building, and he was like leaving, and I was just kind of waiting so I could like go give her my check, and he's like da 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 da. Everyone was talking to everyone at that time, right? Like strangers on the street, blah blah blah. He was like, I just think anyone that doesn't get a vaccine should be just killed. And I'm like, Jesus,
What?
like that's nice old man Billy. He wants me dead? Shit.
No,
This is getting serious.
no, and I've said it once, I'll say it again. I got vaccinated because I felt like I had to, and I don't even like to take a fucking
So many people said they did it because they had to. And I don't think that's a reason to do something.
yes, but again, I'm not dead. Like Gino, if you ask Gino,
Let's knock on wood, everyone.
if you ask Gino,
Knock on wood.
if you ask Eugene, it's like I should have dropped dead like, 2 years ago or something. But no, I didn't like to be feeling forced to have done that. So like with the Howard thing, I was like, I'm just too depressed to fucking listen to him right now. And I haven't really, but no, I did grow up listening to him, and he always went against the grain, always was fucking like pushing the limits, and the fucking so it was very punk rock. Thank you, Gino. He was very punk rock, which I love.
Yeah, in like a Down syndrome sort of way. He was also very anti-women, very abusive towards women, and very like subjected women. He was pretty much one of the most disgusting people I've ever. I used to listen to him going to college, and I was 19 years old, and I was a woman. Obviously, I am a woman.
I was a woman once.
Well, no, I'm just saying to listen to that show and appreciate like the kind of comedic stuff and the kind of crazy, you're right, stuff that he used to do. But also I remember driving from my dad's house to GW and feeling like I am never going to be pretty enough. I am never going to be hot enough. I am never going to be thin enough. I am never going to be like whatever enough. For like the way he's what's the word I'm looking for? Subjected.
Objectified. And
Thank you. I'm saying the opposite. Objectified women. It's 5:00. Objectified women was really hardcore.
You're right.
That would never fly today, is what I'm saying.
Oh no, it would never. And it's actually a time before I listened mostly when I was in kindergarten to, fucking college.
Oh my God. You listen to Howard Stern in kindergarten?
On the way to school, and my dad would have his hand on the dial, like going, are they going to say something fucked up? And he would have his hand on the dial, like, and then would turn it down if they did. But
I can't even imagine hearing that stuff in kindergarten. I like, do you remember any of the things you heard in kindergarten?
Well, much like you're saying, if watching it back now, like old episodes, the heyday of Howard Stern is the Artie days, right? That's when I laughing out loud, crying, laughing. Like I loved all that. I loved it all, even into like 2015, 16. Like I just remember waking up and like being excited to listen to it. And I lived in New York, but you're right about the objectification of women. Those it was fucking bad. You're right. It would never fly now. So for him to act so fucking like holier than thou, and
pious, or what the fuck ever you want to call it.
Yeah, you're right. No, you totally are. We have a couple super chats for Ashley's birthday. Thank you.
Hi, Ryan.
Thank you for the $4.99. Have a fun show, cuties. Aww. Thank you so much, Rickosaurus. Rickosaurus is an OG.
Thank you, Rickosaurus.
Damn, Rickosaurus.
$4.99. Shouldn't he get like 1 billion Kiki bucks?
He does. Oh, here's your Kiki bucks. There you go. Let's see.
Wow.
Working on an iPad.
One time we went out for food after my gig at the Improv in LA.
I will. Here's your 1 million.
I wish you guys could stop.
Oh, there you go.
I wish you guys could stop by LA.
Should we extend our trip because we do have to fly back?
Yes, extend your trip.
Maybe we will. Rickosaurus.
I'll tickle the ivory for you.
Yes, that means 2 things. Rickosaurus, thank you for the $1.99. Actually, I have to let Kiki finish talking. She does, please. It's her birthday. Rickosaurus, please. Don't be rude to her. It's her birthday.
You can be rude to me. I didn't think I cut you off, though. I apologize if I did.
You did. I didn't notice it. We have a rapport that we and that's how we do. So listen, it's your birthday. We love it. I'm in Vegas. What do you have any birthday plans for Sunday other than so nothing? You just want to be alone.
Exactly. I might hang out with a girlfriend. She might come over and we'll go to the pool, but that's it. That's the only actually for work today, I installed security equipment at a party store
What?
near downtown Los Angeles.
At least it was a party store.
I was like, maybe I should have a party for myself. There were so many cool party things in there, but also this. So I'm sure you know that the riots and things happened in Los Angeles recently. So
Yeah.
he's like not in downtown, but he's close enough. And we walked in and she speaks Spanish fluently. We walked in and he's like, ICE is over there. And he's Mexican and his store is Mexican. I learned this today. They're like targeting Mexican stores. So
So
we're like,
you mean your coworker speaks?
correct. My coworkers, the other assistant, the head technician who I'm shadowing right now to learn to be a full-time, stop it. Why are you laughing at my vocation?
Because we were talking about it yesterday and it just makes me laugh. You're like, I just thought I'd hang out with you and be your personal assistant and but now you have me installing what?
So, Kiki, let's be serious about this because I feel like you're kind of laughing at me and not with
No,
me.
not at
I'm
you.
very serious about my career as a security system installer, technician,
And you
person.
do anything you set your mind to. So
That is absolutely right. And I believe the same about you. So I wouldn't laugh at you if you told me you were going to start building clocks or something.
I can't even read one. So how could I build one? Maybe I could read one if I learned how to build it. You're right. You're right.
Wait, yeah, we'll do the clock thing another day, right?
Can we draw a clock? Tick tock, tick tock. No, go ahead. Tell it. What you have to tell us about installing the security cameras at the party.
Oh, about the party store. There's so many things about the party. Well, the ice thing was a thing. So I was like, maybe I should have a. That's actually when I invited the one person I invited to my house. To my house. She was like, "Oh, your birthday is on Sunday," the girl I work with. And I was like, "You can come over and come to the pool." And she was like, "Really? I would love to come over." We have like only just worked together. We almost ruined someone's house twice in the last week. That was another client. I have no idea, like, why. I mean, I don't have training in this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I'm learning. And she's amazing. And she was like, "Really? Like, I'll totally come over." And I was like, "Great. Those are my birthday plans."
I love it. No, and I'm not
She's
making.
like, "What is your favorite color?" She's so cute. I was like, "Don't buy me any." Like, she was gonna buy because they have like plates. Oh, I learned how piñatas are made. Do you know how piñatas are made?
No, but I want to know.
So piñatas don't come with all the stuff in them. They come with a little hatch. This guy makes piñatas. They come with a little hatch,
Yeah,
and
and
then you
you put.
put all your stuff in it.
Oh, well, I knew that part. I thought you were gonna.
Yeah, they had a Trump piñata. I was like, "Oh my gosh."
I've
I was
never.
like, if
Met-
ICE stops by here and they see this Trump piñata, they're not going to be pleased.
No, I mean I knew that part. I never thought to like buy a pinata for someone's birthday, but
You remember piñatas though? Like you've used one, right?
yes, I've used a pinata, but like if I were gonna get one, like if I were throwing a sassy quinceañera for Gino, I'd fill it with. I know that there's like a little plug at the bottom, and I could put nothing but tiny bottles of Jameson in it. So when it broke, they would fly everywhere. I knew that part. I thought you were gonna tell me how they were like woven together. Or something.
Isn't a quinceañera a sweet 16 for a girl?
Yes.
I
So
love that.
yeah, or I
I
think
think if you haven't done that for Gino, I think that should happen.
I'm gonna now that I think of it, and thank God there's a plug at the bottom of the pinata, and I'll fill it.
Exactly.
That stuff.
Now well, no, it's at the top. It's a hatch at the top.
Ooh,
You
see,
just drop it in.
not
But
that-
I think you need to make sure you get the plastic whiskeys because when people hit it, you don't want the glass to break.
right. And honestly, like if anybody was like in November, Don't throw me a pinata birthday party because White Claws would just get like totally shaken up in there.
I
And
just, yeah, that would be a thing. But I kind of
ooh,
want to just throw you a pinata birthday party now. But the White Claws cannot be in the pinata.
Skittles can. Rick
I
is so.
never thought I'd say the word pinata so many times in one day.
I love it. We're learning so much. Happy birthday, Ashley. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the kind of love we need. Rickosaurus is I think he found me on Kevy Brenny's show, our favorite person. I think he found me there because I just recognize the name from like many, many thousands of years ago.
I'm getting
this, I-
paid
I-
after this, so it's not a.
Yeah, Kevy's like still mad at me, real talk. It's so funny.
You know what? I can't keep up with when he's mad at me and when he's not, but I'm here for it. I don't mind. So, what do you think? Actually, do we gamble tonight or do
Well,
we?
are you guys gamblers?
Gino has been known to gamble. I don't know really.
Always, like, how do you feel about gambling?
Like like I'm all in. That's like I just want it to
That's
be
how
like,
you do it?
yeah, because I don't know how to do it. I'll be like, here, dealer, set me up. Yeah,
What game do you play? Blackjack, roulette, what?
My dad Venmoed me $100 just like just for funsies. He said put 100 on black at roulette. And then if you win, then you can double down. And then he goes, if you get to 1,000, then I want half. And I went, all right, Tom.
So your dad's a gambler.
When he's in Vegas, you know what's so sweet? He would go with all the firework guys. I mean, they still go like once or twice a year to Vegas. And they all like get together and gamble, but I like and hang out and obviously drink. But when I was a kid, he would come home and he would like give me and Rocco and my mom, here's your winnings. Here's your winnings. Like if he won any amount of money gambling. But he doesn't really know what he's doing either. If he didn't win, then we didn't get, and it would probably be $5 bills. Here's your winnings. We're like, what is it? He's like, I went to Vegas, kids. Like, okay. So other than that, I don't really know.
I never understood gambling. To me, it always felt insane. The first time I went with an ex-boyfriend was to Atlantic City, and he was like, he kept losing money. And I remember my father always said something, the house always wins. So like,
That's
you know, I saw this guy like lose like $500, which like, I was like 20 years old or something at this time, but I saw him lose like 500. I was like, what are you doing? Like, why are you still playing? You know, like, I don't get it. I played blackjack and I won like, I don't know, $20 or $30. I was like, I'm out. I'm going to the hotel room. You know what I mean? Like it's not, I mean, I'm no shade to the gamblers out there. Have fun. But it's like, for me, it's, I don't know, unless you're like super, like, there are people that can read numbers and can like, they focus on it. What? What were you gonna say?
there are people that can read numbers and tell time.
You know what I mean? Not read numbers, count numbers.
Count numbers. Yeah. No, I mean,
And tell time and know like PST and EST and like probably even GMT. Like it could go that deep, you know?
add,
I
subtract.
want to talk to you about Vegas. Wait, what?
They can add, subtract, divide. You know, I'm just
Can we add and subtract?
we can add and subtract. And we
Okay,
can,
let's try it.
2 + 2 is 4. 2 +
No,
8.
I'll ask you one and you ask me one. You go first.
8 + 5.
Fuck off. 13.
Okay. You know what, off the top of my head, I don't know if that's right. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, you got it. We have that's what-
No, I don't think that's. Wait, you said 8 + 5? Yes, I know.
8,
I'm right.
9, 11, 12,
Okay. 13. No, hold on.
13.
7
Mhm.
plus 9.
Okay. Carry 2, 19 odd. 7 + 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
We do the same thing.
I count on my fingers. I don't
I
care.
counted in my head.
Yeah. Wait, I mean, like, why should I off the top of my head know that? Because it's only a millisecond like less quick to be like, what did you say? 13 plus 7, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, you didn't even say that. But that's
There are some that are like, what's 8 plus 8? I know that's 16. 9 plus 9. I know that's 19. But if you're giving me like two different numbers, it's only take, but I still do it literally like with us, like, because you're on the East Coast and I'm on the West Coast. Well, now you're on the West Coast, but I'm like, it's 3 here, 4, 5, 6. Like, it's so silly.
I do it too. And you want to know why? We're artistic, not autistic.
Yes, I think it's because we're more left brain. And not that right brain is autistic, but sorry, go ahead with the joke.
No, I mean artistic. We're not autistic. That in case they were trying to say that we're artistic. We like different things. We're focused on different things, and there are people that are not math people. Like, and what is my quality of life better knowing what 8 times 48 is? What's 8 times 48, Eugene? Eugene? He's dead. He knows. He knows like
Does
that.
he know? Is he good with they say that men in general are better at math or more right side dominant, like more they lean towards the right side of the brain, which is more math, analytical, left side is more creative, artistic. But yes, I agree with you. First of all, I have a calculator. Second of all, I have
Right.
my fingers. Get
Right.
it? Fingers.
It's in our.
I have my own finger.
And if that doesn't work, we have toes. Right. Or what else? Gene, what's 8 times 25?
400.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't he a freak?
No,
That's
What?
200. 200?
Yes, 8 times 25 is 200. I'm sorry, I lied.
It's 200. Gene, what is
What?
6 times?
Yeah, like try to make it hard.
What is 6 times 115?
6 times 100 is 600. 6 times 15 is 90. 600.
690? See, you're a freak. You're a
His
freak.
brain, no, his brain is like a calculator.
But he was born with that brain. He's a freak of
I'm
nature.
trying to think of a left brain question to ask him. Like, think of something that's like creative or like not.
One time he tried to ask, he's like, who painted the birth of Venus? I said Botticelli. He went, oh.
And we had sex.
And then we had sex, yeah. A left brain question.
What is very interesting about, sorry, what were you going to say?
Gino, what was Andy Warhol's place where he took all of his friends and where he painted all of his paintings called?
I have no idea.
Which artist cut their ear off?
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. He loves Van Gogh.
Good
All right.
job.
Perfect.
Where did he take his friends? Epstein Island.
There's a new thing about that. They found data points. They literally found all the people's cell phones that went there and where they live in the US.
What?
What?
I have to send it to you. So somehow these people broke into like it was a DOJ, Department of Justice file. It's called Area, I believe. I'll send it to you, Kiki. So they found all the cell phones, where they came from, and then how when they went. There was a lot of traffic from 2016 to 2019 to that island, Little St. James, but they have extrapolated the data, the cell phone data. They know people's names, addresses. Most of the people came from New York, Texas, Florida, I think Michigan, and I want to say Tennessee, but I might be mistaken. And Martha's Vineyard was one, and what was the other? There was another like island up there. And they can see how many times those cells went there, where they landed, how they got there. Usually they went through a boat, but he also has a helicopter pad there. It's fucking crazy.
Lord. Jesus.
Lordy Lord.
Oh, yes. The factory. Sorry, Gino. The war, somebody just said.
What
the fact.
factory?
It's the factory. Thank you. I knew that. Warhol, the factory. That's the thing. That we were just talking about. Mike Lean says, "Oh my God, that's crazy. You need to send that to Gino because he would."
Yeah,
He'll
I will. I couldn't believe it. That was very interesting. It was one of those channels that has like 5 million subscribers. Like it's super legit, and it's like a tech channel. And they somehow this website. I don't even think they hacked it. It was just, I think it's AR area, like AREA, and like the A is like a funny thing. And yeah, it was like open or public information, I guess.
That's wild. God, it's a lot going on with that. I have a. Do you know who Jeffrey Gurian is?
No.
This is strange. Jeffrey Gurian is like okay, he's this little gray-haired man that is like a pillar of the comedy community in New York. There's a point to this
He's
story.
good friends with these guys that were staying with you.
He's good friends with the people that got us his Airbnb. Actually, he does like articles on all of the comedians in New York. He's just a staple, like in New York. I woke up one morning and somebody told me Jeffrey Epstein killed himself, and I was young at the time, and I just assumed. I don't know why. I just thought they meant Jeffrey Gurian, this sweet, happy.
That was like this old dude that's like a pillar of the New York comedy scene.
And I went, what? He seemed so happy. And then I went, well, why? How did he do it? He went, he hung himself in prison. And I went,
How did he get to prison?
Ashley, I went, he was in prison? When did he go to prison? I mean, 24 hours. I still thought that. I told him that like 2 years ago. He laughed his ass off. I'm like, I have no fucking idea why. I just assumed. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what was he in for? And then he hung himself. Turns out neither Jeffrey Gurian or Epstein hung themselves, probably. So anyway, that's just a joke.
I think it's super interesting that in the rooms in Vegas, they pump oxygen into. Go ahead.
They do. It's to keep you like awake and alive. And then
Well, my big thing, you said keep you awake and alive.
I think so. And like so that you don't realize it's 7 a.m. and I'm still gambling.
So oxygen keeps you awake. It's also super healthy for us to have in
Yeah.
massive amounts all the time. Why aren't we pumping oxygen into hospitals? Why aren't we pumping oxygen into malls and libraries and schools?
It's a good point.
I mean, I don't
Like,
know
they don't
about
have-
like because I went to Vegas. Sorry, go ahead.
No, but maybe do they have the budget for it? Why do the goddamn casinos have more?
I feel like asking about budgets is so crazy at this point. I mean, like planes for a show for $36 million while vets are starving. Like we can find a budget if oxygen is helpful for people and healthful for people. Why are we not doing this in hospitals and schools? But here's the one thing, like the time I was telling you before we were live, that I went to Vegas and went to I was completely sober, so no alcohol, no weed. I think I was smoking weed, actually, to be honest. But I wasn't drinking, nothing else. And it was like 4 a.m. and I was so awake, but not just awake, but alert. And I felt good. And I was like, what is that? And the guy I was with, like my ex-boyfriend, was like, that's what they do. Like they do everything to make you feel more comfortable, more like relaxed. But I'm like, why is this only being applied to fucking casino? Like this doesn't even make sense to me. Does that make sense?
Yes, of course. The happier you feel, the more chips you'll put in, the more you'll.
Sure, but like the happier kids would feel, the more they'd be like able to learn, no? Or like the happier people felt in hospitals, probably the faster they would heal, no? Etc.
That's the reason casinos do it. Why they don't do it in at least hospitals or schools is a good point. Very good point. Because then maybe we would be able to divide, add, subtract, and tell time, Ashley, if they had pumped oxygen into our schools.
Quite frankly, I'm pretty sure we have the people that didn't provide us the oxygen that we needed to learn math and how to tell time. You know what I'm saying? That's who we go after at this point.
Yes, exactly. So there's a lot. It's a lot waiting to happen. Ashley and I can't tell time, and it's your fault, America. Who do we sue?
We can't do math. Like Gino is just like, ask him what 250 times 27 is.
What's 250 times 27, Eugene?
250 times 30 is 750. So take away, 7,500. So take away 750. What was the number again?
250 times 37.
No, it wasn't.
No, 250 times 27.
250 times 27.
But let's make it trickier. Let's make it 225 times 27.
It's 7,500 minus 750. So it's 6,750.
Did you notice though? Did you notice Kiki? He like the way he does it. He adds it all up and then subtracts it in his brain. You and I add it up. Do you see what I'm saying?
And I also don't have 250 fingers, but also Gino is a freak of nature. Okay. That is weird. And it should not, I don't even, you know what, Gino? I don't like that about you. That's a weird thing about you.
Well, I think it's awesome because it's a balance with you guys. Like you're not great with math and he's amazing with math. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Yin yang.
Right. Exactly. No, I'm just teasing.
Do you have poker chips there?
Yeah, no, there's a poker table at this.
Oh, they're just in the Airbnb that you're at.
I'm all in. Yeah, no, we're not at a casino or anything.
Do you know how to play poker?
You know, I used to. Somebody would have to teach me again. I used to play in college a lot, but like not at a casino or anything. Or I used to play with my dad.
Texas Hold'em or what?
Yeah, but I can play blackjack pretty well.
Yeah, blackjack. Me too. Because with the numbers there, it's 21. Are you going to be 21?
We can always count on our fingers up to 21. And if we need to use
But I get confused because one of them can be a 1 or a 10. And it's like, which one is that? I think it's an ace.
I have a funny casino story, actually.
Tell me.
So a couple of years ago, Chrissy Mayer and I was opening for her. Me, Lila Hart, and her were like on tour, and we spent a week and a half at the Rio Hotel and Casino in sunny Las Vegas. We had such a blast there. Okay, but then and actually Lila was not there at this time. She had left us, so it was just me and Chrissy. But then
That's your goddaughter, right?
Godson, her little baby is. But Lila is another comedian. She is small. Somebody, she could be a goddaughter. She'll get that if she ever listens to that. But so it was me and Chrissy, and then I went down to the casino. I mean, it might have been 4 a.m. to smoke a cigarette and call Gino, and you
can smoke everywhere there, right? Like everyone just, yeah.
You can. So then I walked back up there, and then I couldn't get in because I had left my key in the room. So I am in my Ebenezer Scrooge fucking pajamas, Ashley. I mean, like
I thought you were gonna say robe, but that's even better.
I may as well have had a goddamn nightcap on. Like I looked like a fucking freak. No, man.
I'm sure you actually looked adorable, but you had to go downstairs and get a new key.
Well, this is what happened. So I asked them for a key. I said, "Can I please have a key? I'm in, the mayor."
They weren't sure about you when they saw you. They're like, did she come from a room or did she come from the street?
That's exactly. They said, "We can't get." I said, "I've been here for a week and a half. I'm in my."
You don't remember me?
Like
we talked on Tuesday about your mom in the hospital.
Ashley, I said, I've been meandering around here for a week and a fucking half. I'm in my pajamas. Where do you think I came from? They're like, sorry, no can do. And I am such a fucking I love Chrissy, one of my best friends in the world. I did not want to knock on that door and wake her up. So I called Gino. It's like 5:30 in the morning at this point. And I'm just talking to him. I'm sitting at
Gino's back in New York, yes?
yes. I'm sitting at a slot machine. All right. Now the sun's coming up. We can't tell. I'm sitting in a slot machine.
Cigarette in your mouth.
Cigarette in my mouth, just FaceTiming with him.
With a drink.
And a nightcap. Just like fucking
wait, in your Ebenezer Scrooge pajamas?
Yes. Just smoking, talking to Gino. I'm like, I just don't want to wake her up. I'm just gonna wait till it's like at least 8 a.m. or something. Like I can rally through. And then I run out of cigarettes. All right.
Oh no.
Now I'm panicked.
Now we're in the problem zone.
And Gino can attest to this.
How much money did you lose when you ran out of cigarettes, by the way, at the slot machine?
I didn't even play the slot.
You weren't even paying attention. Oh, I thought you said you were sitting at the slot machine.
I was, but just to charge my phone. And
copy, yeah.
So I was charging my phone with the slot machine. Then a man walks by me. I'm still talking to Gino. And I said, he was smoking.
He probably thought you looked like a viable situation.
It's 7 a.m. at this point.
He looks like an easy one. Hey, you want to come back to my room? It looks like you got nowhere to go in those Scrooge pajamas.
Oh, and you think I looked cute? Ashley, no.
I know you looked cute, by the way.
People were beelining away from me. This is how bad it was. But he was walking towards me with a cigarette, and I said, excuse me, sir. I lost everything at this machine. Can I please have a cigarette? He said, okay, lady. Like, it was like I was a fucking homeless person.
Like, he probably didn't want you to, like, touch his cigarette. Like, he was, like, just, like, he pulled it out. Like, you know, like, when people give you cigarettes, like, don't, like, put your fingers around my stuff. Like, I'm just going to pull this out for you. Yeah, you take it. Yeah. It'll go away. It's like a mechanism to get somebody away from you.
He either thought I wandered in there or I, was mentally.
Did you have like raccoon eyes? Was your makeup all over your face? Like,
no, I looked like I had taken every stitch of makeup off. I didn't have an eyebrow in the world. I had nothing. I was just in my bizarre.
And this was all to make sure that Chrissy could sleep.
I just didn't want to knock.
Because you needed her ID to get the key, basically.
She would have had to come down there and prove that this bizarre homeless woman in the Ebenezer Scrooge costume was staying. So I'm like, all right, I'll at least wait till 8 a.m. So then I went to a bar that opened. Now it's like 7:30. I ate like a breakfast burrito. I smoked a cigarette. So
you continued to confirm all of their thoughts that you were most likely a vagrant homeless person.
But this is what happens in casinos. It's the oxygen. You think in the moment that everything is fine. It's like, this is normal. It's not. It was not normal what I was doing. So then I was like, hi, sir, can I please have a breakfast burrito and a White Claw? The bartender was like, okay, like you really need to. He didn't say anything, but just the look and the disdain from him.
First of all, a person in Las Vegas getting an order of, what was it? I remember the White Claw. What was the food? A breakfast burrito and a White Claw. That seems like kind of a light Vegas breakfast.
I guess it was.
I feel like a lot of people would order eggs and pancakes and like a bottle of whiskey.
I don't know what I was thinking. It was just like, maybe I need sustenance. Maybe I'm not thinking straight. I don't know. Eventually, I think 8:39, that was the thing. You had to have the key to get in the elevator, but I snuck on the elevator. Somebody was going to the room.
Somebody was too afraid to not let you on. They're like, this is this homeless chick. Like, I don't want to like get into it with her, so I'll just stay on the other side of the elevator. Probably.
I smelled like breakfast burrito and cigarettes and just shake. And then Chrissy's like, "Oh my gosh, what were you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing. Don't worry."
Just respecting you
I know.
at the expense of myself.
No, literally, that is a.
Did you sleep well?
Did you sleep
I
well?
hope you were not disturbed at all because I I objectified myself
I know.
and
I
compromised my own integrity. And I've been walking around this fucking hotel like Ebenezer Scrooge for like I don't even know how long, eating breakfast burritos, White Claws.
I asked a man with an oxygen tank for a cigarette, and he looked at me like I was weird. Okay. So I'm fine though. A toxic trait of mine is that, like, I will do anything to not put somebody else out or disturb somebody else's peace. Like, I will, like, all right, well, it's fine. You know what? I'll get a job as a speed bump. I'm fine. And Chrissy, if I had knocked on the door or called her and said, "Could you come?" She wouldn't have cared.
And she would have gone right back to sleep.
She would have gone right back to sleep. She is the best. She will also do anything for anyone, but I couldn't do it. It's just it's a toxic.
I'm very much the same as you. I feel anxiety if someone's waiting for me. I feel anxiety if I'm
Oh God, I
I
can't.
cannot ask for help. Like it's something I'm working on. We need to work on this. And we need to help other people work on this too. Cause I feel like it's not just us.
No, it's not. No, Ashley, you're so right. So for the birthday, things that you want to work on this year, and me when I turn 33 in November, then I'll start working on it. But it's like
I'll get the party supplies. I got the hookup.
our own happiness and, like, you know,
Integrity.
integrity is worth it. We don't have to, people will be okay. Yes, do I feel like an idiot that I locked myself out? But it's all right. I should have just called. But it made a funny story. So
It's a very funny story, but at the end, like this is something that I remember that I've never forgotten. If like it's counterintuitive for me to think of myself first. It sounds like you're kind of similar in that way, especially when it comes to people I love. And one of my friends who might still be here, Ryan, said, Ashley, when Ashley takes care of Ashley, everyone around Ashley's happy. Because
yeah,
I will have the propensity to worry about people before I worry about myself. And then I get to the place of like being run down and texting Oscar Electric that venting ridiculous stuff. But so finding that balance, I think, is important. But I think it's like I'm gonna reiterate that what makes Kiki happy makes everyone around Kiki happy. Like I'm sure like Chrissy was probably like, girl, why didn't you just call me?
she did.
Right?
It's like I would have gotten.
And like put yourself in her shoes. If it was her, wouldn't you have been like, why didn't you call me? Like
I would have. I've been like, "Are you nuts?" And that's what she's like. She's like, "I would have gotten right the fuck up. Are you insane?"
and probably would have gone right back to bed. Like it wouldn't have even been a thing. But like you went through this whole journey of like the breakfast burrito, the outfit, the cigarette smoking, probably looking at other people like 5, 6 a.m. Like this is who hangs out at the casino in Vegas at 5, 6 a.m. I was surprised when I was there. I was like, some of them look normal. Some of them look like, I don't know. I feel like you're in the casino every morning. I don't know what else you do with your life, that kind of thing. But it was just like, it seems like the same genre of group of people throughout the day. It doesn't seem to be like crazier gamblers at 3 a.m. or something. Does that make sense? Maybe it's the oxygen. I don't know.
Oxygen, and there's no windows. Nobody knows what time it is. And then
But that's on purpose. The
there's
same thing as supermarkets.
right.
You don't know what time it is.
It's like a Hollister back in the day. They
Wait,
pumped.
a what back in the day? What was the word you just used?
Do you remember Hollister and Abercrombie and Fitch?
Yes.
Okay, I just watched a documentary on this, and I remember it so wholeheartedly. It was dark. The music was bumping, and they had their signature scent spraying into the atmosphere. The loud music and the club vibe made you want to just pick shit and be cooler. And everybody that worked there was a goddamn supermodel. For Christ's sake, they had shirtless men outside, like uh with fucking six pack abs that are they're not attainable. I have no idea how any man could even look like that, but I don't know. That's like, it's like it puts you in a whole different world. So,
I mean, does it though? I mean,
so
I don't really agree with you on that part, but I do agree with you on the vibe of Abercrombie and Hollister back in the day. I know you're younger than me, but I remember getting my dad's credit card and going to Abercrombie. And I do, now that you mention it, because like Gap, I don't know if they had clocks. I'm trying to think, Limited. What else did I go to back in the day? Like Bloomingdale's. I feel like Bloomingdale's always had clocks. My mom worked there, but like,
birthday Ashley, everything Farley says, by the
oh,
way.
I love you, Farley. Everyone should follow Farley. He's also a comedian. He's amazing and so funny. I love you. Um, so I do feel like that is one reason that I would get in the most trouble going to. I didn't fuck with Hollister as much as Abercrombie, but I don't know if this. I think we've touched on that both of us experienced eating disorder or weird relationships with food.
I was about to say it. I was in middle school and I'd be in a Hollister going like, none of this is going to fit me. I am a cow. This is the worst thing of my life.
Were you ever fat? Like, were you
It-
ever even like?
I think I had a very awkward phase like in middle school, but I
Who
don't
didn't?
yeah,
Literally,
I don't think that.
I had so much acne.
But when I think of Hollister and Abercrombie, I think of my eating disorder days. Like 110%. You took the words out of my mouth.
Dude,
It,
do you remember the
yeah.
existence? I don't even know if this is still a thing. I feel like Abercrombie came up with it. Size 0.
Oh, right.
When I got to size 0, I bought every pair of corduroy shorts, all the matching tank tops. And you remember it was like $55. And like, I don't know, like me being a 0 was, again, I've always been tall, but it was like, no,
And
not a
there
2, not a 4. It's a fucking 0.
yeah,
Wait, what?
well, then
But
they're
it was actually a 2-ish, I feel like. But they
no,
actually put 0, like, I don't even know, like, think about, there's layers to how fucked up that is in a way.
it is fucked up because it's like how you want us to be what? Nothing?
Nothing? Exactly, we said at the same time. Think about it.
Right. And no, but I'm right there with you. In college, when I think it was a pair of Urban Outfitters is also kind of problematic sometimes. When I fit into
But, sometimes Urban Outfitters, I feel like everything was, like, very big, but go ahead.
well, now more, but like when I fit into maybe they weren't, but I just remember
There's
like
a lot of polyester involved in Urban Outfitters.
a lot of douchebags that work there. But like fitting into size 0, like
So
you
they had 0s as well. I haven't
yeah.
seen 0s often. Like, where else is 0? There's like 2, like Couture and like Prada doesn't have 0.
No, you know what?
They have 1, I think.
One, right? But even one, it's like that's not fucking no. So just one.
But
That's
that goes to a very interesting video that I did. I have to send it to you about the economics of thin. So Forbes did an article about being thin. And basically, thin women specifically make more money, are more like attractive to men, and being thin for a woman is a quiet, an unspoken sign of status.
God. I knew.
So
I
when
looked
men bring
for
a thin woman to a party, it ups their social status. When
right.
a woman goes to a party, it ups a skinny woman goes to a party, it ups the social status of the event. So this is a Forbes article. I did a video about it. I'll send it to you. Oh, memberships.
No, look at that.
Nice stupid pie, Dan.
Hi, thank you. Happy birthday, Ash. Hope it's a great one.
Thank you. Already is. I
Thank
feel like this is my
you.
birthday party, honestly.
Um, no, but you're so right. When you took the words out of my mouth when you said status, how many women in
Unspoken.
yeah, how many women that have rich as shit husbands in the Hamptons, are maybe this isn't, but like, okay, at least like in television shows, or at least it's the way it's portrayed, like that are above a size 2, 4, something like that. And meanwhile, the men are like, no, I kind of like a curvier girl. That's just their side piece or something. Like
Well,
it's a definite thing. This like sort of like this thin.
I told you I lived in the Hamptons for 3 summers. There are not a lot of curvy women there.
No,
When
you're
and you and I had the conversation. I have it on our list from 2 weeks ago and last week about the whole phenomenon of the BBL thing. I
yeah.
just remember, like, you're younger than me, but growing up as a 90s kid, it was like Kate Moss, like heroin chic, like basically you look like you're about to keel over and die. That was what we were supposed to like look like. That's what we saw, and that was on the cover of Vogue, right?
Nothing good as skinny feels, as Kate Moss would say. Right.
Well, then like the Kardashian thing. I know you love the Kardashians. I still haven't seen the face. I'm looking forward to it. I know you're super into them, but when
Therefore,
that whole phenomenon came out, I was like, wait a minute, how does this work outfit wise? There are only so many outfits you can wear and not look, you know what I'm saying? And also, I've already told you what happens after. Like after 4 or 5 years, because it's not like a perfected thing, it turns into cottage cheese. I don't know what people do about that. I guess people are getting money from all kinds of places to do all the things you have to do. But I'm just glad because now skinny's coming back. And then you know that losing weight is so much harder than gaining weight. It's like so easy to gain weight.
right. And the thing that the Kardashians get a lot of like flack for is like this unattainable beauty standard, right? And it's not like, and not that we're not, you and I are obviously like thinner people, but that's just how we are, right? A ray of light. I'm 90 skinny, she says. Yes. Right. And thank God, like to me, because just it's not that like I'm, eating disorder weight at my like, most horrific, but I'm cool with where I'm at. And I've, sort of gotten over it. Kardashians, they get a lot of flack for unattainable beauty standards. And like for somebody to go and get a BBL, they can do that because they have the funds to do it. But if you're flying to goddamn Puerto Rico and getting cement in your ass or like some kind of insanity, that is something I cannot even imagine
Do
doing.
people stop? Did you just make that up? Does anyone put cement in their ass?
I read an article where a woman just like it was on sale. It was in Puerto Rico and they ended up
Shut up.
it was cement. It
I'm
was
telling you, I installed a camera with cement yesterday. You're not telling me people put this in their butts.
It was only once that I heard that. Somebody would have to look up the article, but I went,
Wait, exactly what happened? This is Brazil, you said?
I think I have no idea.
South America.
Maybe Puerto Rico, something like that.
Okay. Well, I doubt it because that's the US, right? But okay.
Okay, maybe not then. But yeah, it was like somebody they just put
So there was a sale on injections of cement into the derriere.
yeah. And so like, but even just like
How does that even work? Kiki, I'm sorry. We gotta pause.
it didn't work.
I have some other stuff we need to cover, but this is important. How does this even work?
Ashley, that's the problem. It didn't work. I think she almost died.
Well, who would even think, oh, you know what? This is becoming a trend. Let's grab some cement and put that in her ass.
Actually, I don't think it's like what the regular.
I mean, there are a million other
do.
things I could think. Jellyfish. Let's get some jellyfish and put them there. There are a million other things I could think of that would make more sense than fucking cement. And you know what cement does?
It hardens.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's exactly what it does. So what? How? I mean, and then also, if I'm not mistaken, I mean, they have different things they do with cement. They do driveways, they do streets, they add all kinds of different things. But I'm pretty sure it's not compatible with our blood and our like. I'm pretty sure the body would reject cement. It's a mineral,
It's
right?
exactly, which
But
actually,
cement isn't even what it is. It's like a rock. It's a stone. What the base of cement is. Cement is actually, I think, the definition for a mixture of like rocks and other shit.
and actually, you are correct. That's exactly what happened. The woman almost died.
So
But
there's only one woman that tried this.
well, yeah, because it was obviously some cockamamie quack, fucking Thailand doctor or something that said, don't do a BBL from a coupon. Go, if you are going to do it, do the nicest, best doctor you can. And but would I ever do it? No, I feel like you can't even sit down for like 2 months or something.
Have you seen the show Black Beauty?
No.
It's so good. You don't watch shows as much as me. Like that's what I like to do in my free time. It's what's that guy's name? He's melanated man, Peel, Jordan Peele.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm 100% sure of this. Everything Jordan Peele does is like fucking crazy. He did that movie Us. He did Get Out. If you've seen that
Oh
movie,
yeah, yeah. I know. Yes, I know.
so
George.
he's like like that.
They did
Thing.
the movie Keanu. Actually,
Oh, I didn't know there was a movie called Keanu.
it's about a gangster cat. It's just me.
I'm just excited for the AI like recap of this. So let's keep talking about that movie called Keanu.
Keanu, the gangster cat. It's me, Keanu Reeves, and the gangster cat.
It's actually you and six in
Yeah,
present. That's like a different version of it.
exactly, exactly. We got to find six. It was Jordan Peele or it was Key and Peele looking for this little gangster cat, AI cat named Keanu. And people are like, oh my God, have you seen this movie? I'm like, yeah, I saw it. All right. Jesus Christ.
Like, leave me
Wait,
alone
wait,
about
go.
my relationship with six. It's enough. It's already stressful enough.
She's
We're
wild.
not in therapy yet. It's like so in this movie, shit, sorry, I forgot what I was saying.
About Jordan Peele.
Thank you. It's called Black Beauty. It's a show. So it's a very interesting show. I wouldn't recommend it for everyone. I'm not recommending it at all, actually. But there's a lot of stuff that goes on. And it's definitely not for kids. There's a scene where this girl gets like long story short, part of the family owns a strip club. And there's a scene where like I don't know what you call like the head of a strip club is like, you need to get your BBL, like you need to get your shit and and like she's like hustling this girl to get it and also have it taken off of her page, whatever. It's all fucked up the show. And they do it in a hotel room. Keanu, I can't.
Really
Like,
happened.
I feel like this stuff happens, like for real. They paid like 5 grand. She paid like 5 grand, and this like gangster ass lady and this dude comes in, and she gets like a. There was I don't even like when you said cement. That's what made me think of it because they put like there was green liquid coming out of her derriere, and she had to go to the hospital. It was bad. It was not a good thing.
It's not
They were
good.
using like spray. I don't even know what I'm like. What are they putting in her? And like also, like I've only heard of like, and I'm pretty sure like maybe it's the most expensive one. So the Kardashians do this one, right? They just take fat from different places and then put it in your butt.
They just
So
your fat
putting like
around.
foreign objects and chemicals in your ass near your genitals and near your spine. I mean,
You cannot. Right. Unless you are Kardashian rich, and this is a PSA, you cannot experiment with these things. They have the
for
money,
all y'all in the back.
just right, as if any women even watch us. Other than the right.
We
Oh,
want more women to watch us, though.
yes.
But we are proud of the men that have been watching us. Remind me to touch on that.
Thank you.
Unless you're Kardashian rich, you were saying.
Yeah, no, that's all. That's all. John Mack, thank you for the 515. Did Ashley just call Jay Jordan Peele a melanated man?
Thank you for the, what is it? $5.15. I love that number. 515-313-313 is a special thing. Yes. So someone taught me that the most respectful way to say this is melanated, a melanated person.
Like a black guy? Thank you for pointing that
You're
out.
like a black guy.
I did not even catch that you said that.
I
Wait.
feel like it's appropriate, a melanated person, because some people prefer to be called this or that or this or that. So melanated feels appropriate. But I have been yelled at by melanated people about using this term as well.
Ashley, that seems so offensive. Hello, I was just hanging out with this melanated man. It's not your fault if somebody said that they like.
You think that's offensive? You're so funny. Better that I say, like,
Oh,
that black guy that makes movies, that guy, the black guy that makes movies that are like kind of weird about black people. I think that's
Ashley,
more offensive.
sorry, I take it. I take it back. Not offensive, but are you sure that it's not offensive? Not offensive to, obviously. Why would it be offensive to me? Why would it be offensive to anybody? But it went over my head because I couldn't even. I've never heard that in my life.
I never heard it either until 2 years ago when a melanated person said, I prefer to be called melanated. Because I used to say, like, I have a black friend, and she was like, call me melanated. And another dude said that as well. He's like, that's the most respectful way to say it. But then a year ago, I got yelled at for saying melanated. So I don't know where the pendulum is at this point.
Ashley, I love you. It's not offensive. Just I've never in my life heard that. That is so melanated.
So we can think about other melanated men would be, Denzel Washington is a melanated man. Kamala Harris is no, I don't think she's melanated, right? She's Indian or something.
Right. Yeah,
Kanye West is a melanated man. Beyonce is a melanated woman. Oh wait, let's be at the Grammys, and I want to thank Beyonce, and I love Beyonce.
It's like, Beyonce, I love you so much. You are a strong melanated woman.
Hold on.
This
is for Beyonce. It's my award. It's a piece of wood. It's for Beyonce.
John Mag, thank you for the 550 again. Should be melanated. Actually, melanated.
I said melanated.
A reference to watermelon. Okay.
Come on.
That's untoward, John Mag.
That is untoward.
Right. Very funny though. Ha 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 ha.
Very funny in a racist kind of way. We were not being racist. You, however, seem to lean in that direction. What are you gonna say next? Chicken fingers and watermelon?
I was about to say, like, yeah. Oh, what chicken wings or something? How dare you?
How dare you?
On behalf of the melanated community, how dare you, John Mack?
And I'm part of that community, by the way, so that I find that personally offensive.
Absolutely, us here at Kiki.
You do know that I am part melanated.
I did I know that? I don't know.
How?
I guess all Italian people are. My mom says we are too, but
I'm not Italian. So you're Italian. You probably definitely are. Are you Sicilian?
I know, and I'm like, I welcome it. I'm Sicilian and Neapolitan. So
did you see the movie True Romance ever?
No.
I can't believe you haven't seen that movie. It's directed by Quentin Tarantino. One of the best scenes in the whole world of movies is when Christopher Walken is talking about Sicilian people, and it's very funny. I can't believe it. Wait,
I know it's on my list of movies to watch because I keep hearing about it. It's
so good.
Wait, what is your nationality, Ash?
Well, I'm part African American, I'm part Jewish, and I am part Amish.
Amish? Wait, really?
No.
Uh,
I'm English and Irish and Russian and Scottish
I was like, are any of those?
and black. So are you making fun of me for being black?
You're melanated. Don't be so.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate you respecting our heritage. I appreciate you understanding that some of us like to be called different things, and melanated is actually the preferred nomenclature.
Great word. Great word. Oh my God, Ashley. Jesus, this has been fun. It's your birthday. We need cheers to you. I have the rest of this shot to drink to you. So I wanted to ask you to, what do you
Oh,
look
did you want to
forward
talk?
to this year?
What am I looking forward to?
Yes. What are we? So we've established that we're not going to, we're not we're not going to lay down. We're not going to be speed bumps. When we're happy and we're not
When
trying to,
we're taken care of, not only just happy, but when we take care of ourselves, everyone that we care about is happy and taken care of as well. And
it's
we also give them a like almost subliminal message that you can take care of yourself too. Does
she
that make sense?
absolutely, she is a good egg. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
I wrote down something the other day, and God, I'm going to sound like a douche here, but I was reading Sheena Shea's book. Okay,
Wait, who's Tina Fey?
Sheena Shea. God,
Oh,
that's
not Tina Fey. Now you are a loser. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
know.
I was like, Tina Fey
I love
might be worth reading. I don't know who Tina Fey is.
Tina Fey. I do love Tina Fey. But she said something so poignant to me. She's from a reality show. She said, it is impossible. It is nearly impossible to um, make strong decisions for yourself when you are trying to make everyone else happy. You won't make
I would venture to say it is impossible to make. Did you say strong decisions? I was going to say intelligent or smart, but equals same strong when you're thinking about everyone else.
you can't do it. So and it's so embarrassing. I wrote it down. I put it in my wallet. You
Why
cannot.
is that embarrassing? I think that's brave. I think that's amazing.
I know. It's just like it's very true. So, and I
Yeah, and it's so
both
easy to
people
get
feel,
caught up in.
yeah,
What were you saying?
because I feel like you and I are both kind of chronic people pleasers, and we can't be like that anymore.
And here's the thing about people pleasing that I found out recently, like in the last couple years. We we do. I think that I'll speak for myself. I have a habit of that a therapist pointed out to me. I fawn. Fawning. I don't know if you're familiar with that term, but I like try to make everyone happy, basically. So I try to make men happy. I try to make women happy. So I kind of like up it up for men. I kind of make myself smaller for women so they feel comfortable. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, like that kind of stuff. Fawning, right? But and people pleasing is a part of that. It's like I used to say like, oh, sorry, I'm a people pleaser, but then I realized like with the therapist that I work with that people pleasing isn't what we think. It sounds very innocuous. It sounds very, oh, and like she's a people pleaser. She's like really sweet. She has a big heart. It's actually in a way, when I understood this part of it, people pleasing, it's kind of toxic is the first word that comes up, but it's not beneficial for the people that we're trying to please. And most importantly, it's not beneficial for us. And it's actually like people pleasing sounds like a cute thing, but it's actually it comes from a very deep, like, place of like feeling that you're not going to be like for me, it's abandonment, self-confidence, stuff like this.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's like, and it's
Dick
fun.
Fitzwell. Sorry. It's
Well,
true.
thank
What?
you for the 199. Ashley is awesome. Kiki is okay, but no Michaeline. LOL. Michaeline will be back next week. It sends her love. Thank you. We love a good old dick that fits well, don't we?
Dick that fits well.
Thank you for the birth.
Golf clap.
Exactly. No,
You were
the
saying something though about that.
No, it doesn't. It
The
doesn't.
people pleasing.
It's like it's just impossible to, if you're not doing what's good for you, and it's and listen, it goes back to the casino story, right? Chrissy would have never fucking cared if I knocked on the door or called her and
This is
said,
a perfect analogy.
she wouldn't have fucking cared. But I couldn't stand the thought of, even though I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna smoke cigarettes by this. And granted, it was kind of funny, but now I'm gonna stay up all night.
Wait, but
cigarettes.
like, let's get the full visual in your Ebenezer Scrooge pajamas, no makeup, hair
Right.
messed up, and White Claws at 7 a.m. with a breakfast burrito.
Right. And then going to this man, I'm on the phone with my
Which is
husband.
just reconfirming to everyone that thought you were homeless that you're 100%.
And I said to this man, I said, and I was just trying to make him laugh. The only person I ended up making laugh with was Gino. I said, man, I'm so sorry to bother you. I lost everything at this machine. Can I please have a cigarette?
You did not. You did not.
Yes.
That's when you ran out of cigarettes?
Yes. I said, and
Oh, that's the man that was like, take it.
he's like, yeah, here. I said, I lost everything at this machine. I thought if I were in my normal pretty outfit, he probably would have understood the joke. But because I looked like a homeless Ebenezer Scrooge, he was scared of me and gave me a cigarette. But it goes back to that. It's like Chrissy would have never cared. She's one of my best friends. She wouldn't have been like, oh God, I'm so into.
She was probably more annoyed that you didn't knock on the door and like suffered. Not that you suffered, like it sounds like it was kind of a fun adventure in a way, but like she was probably annoyed that you didn't knock on the door and just like come to sleep, you know?
Right. And I just thought, like, all right, whatever. I'm a night owl anyway. Let me just not bug her. I'll wait till it's earlier. But no, it's so true. If you try and please everybody else, you'll never, you can't be okay within yourself if you are trying to please every single other person. It's impossible. It's impossible.
You're making me want to play poker now with these chips, but I don't even know what to do with them. Like,
We're all in for Ashley's birthday. Yeah. No.
yeah, wow.
Wow. Oh, Oscar Electric sent me something that I wanted to play for you for your birthday.
Aw,
I'm afraid to, let's see if this works. Can
Oscar.
you still see me, hear me, feel me?
I can see you, hear you, feel you. I can't see you. I can feel you and hear you.
What does it look like on my screen?
Black. It looks melanated.
Okay.
Am I right? Oscar, you're making me blush.
I wonder if I can do this. La 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 la. All right, I'm gonna play it on my phone for you since I am afraid that the whole thing will go crashing down if. And I'm sorry, Oscar, working from an iPad tonight, but he wanted to play this for you for your birthday. He has made a new video just for you, Ashley. So you tell me if you can see it.
Side, you the queen. It's your day to be a handful. Show out to blow out your candles. 'Cause it's your birthday, girl.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can see it. It's looks like an AI version of me. I love Oscar. Who is it? Oh, is that a girl? Is that?
It's you.
Oh, I look very. I have like a BBL there.
You do kind of. I said that's a curvy Ashley.
My mom would say, Ashley, you've gotten quite husky.
My grandma would say,
My
yeah,
boobs got bigger.
you do. You look like
I look like Kim K or one of them, right? Which one is your favorite, Kiki? Oh, and then I drown at the end? Great.
I thought.
Oh, wait, I turn into a mermaid?
Then you become a mermaid. You know when I saw
Thank
that?
you, Oscar Electric. I
Thank you.
feel like that's a message you want me to gain 25 pounds or something.
And you do look beautiful there, but I went, that is a very That's a very voluptuous Ashley. My goodness.
Oh
But
my gosh, I got stoned with this guy in high school, and my middle name is Virginia. Okay, it's after my grandmother. I'm very proud of my name, Ashley Virginia Cummings. But the whole, like most of high school, Ashley's vagina's coming. Like, but this one guy, when we were smoking weed, it was like 11th grade. He was like, Ashley, what's the V in your name for? And by the way, I was like the thinnest in high school and college, right? He was like, is it for voluptuous? I was like,
look at me.
what? I'm like 99 pounds wet and I'm 5'9". What are you talking about?
Voluptuous. Oh my god. Wait, I love that. Ashley Virginia Cummings, you get here right now. That's a very like
You like that?
Ashley old AVC lover.
But I told you my mom is coming and my dad was Cummings with the S.
Yes, which is bizarre and wild.
Like Cummings is hard enough, but my mom literally passed Patty Cumming.
Cummings.
It would have been Ashley Cumming, Whitney Cumming. My sister did have one funny joke about our name. She's like, my real last name isn't Cummings. It's Cumshot.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just my Cummings is just my stage name or something like that.
It's like, no, of course it's not Cummings. It's Cumshot. I haven't heard that, but that's fucking hilarious. God damn. There you go, Oscar. Thank you for all that you do for us. Yay. Yay. Sorry. We're working off an iPad. Sorry I had to play it on my phone, but we had to do it. I wanted to ask you, you had a couple of other things on your list, but
Oh, did you want to talk about the story that people might be interested in about Necker Island? Or wait, what did you say?
okay.
What was the thing you wanted to talk about?
I was talking to Ashley before and we were talking about, okay, party stories, like craziness. The Hamptons got brought up and she was like,
And I was, yeah, you can say what I said.
you mentioned someone named Richard Branson.
Okay, no.
No.
Instinct. Stop taking words out of my mouth and fucking things up all the time, Kiki. Like it literally bothers me more than you know.
It's like, Ashley, I'm like doing my fucking best with you.
So now you're pretending to cry? Like stop.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with you. I don't know if it's because you're getting older today or on Sunday or whatever.
Oh, really? You want to go for that one?
Yeah, but listen, and like if
I
you're
told you about the Hamptons. I told you about Richard Branson. Two different stories. Why are you pretending to cry? Like you're always playing the victim.
I am crying.
Oh, poor Keanu. Really crying.
I am crying. And it's rude, Ashley. It's rude. I've worked so hard to prepare all of our topics. Look at my diligent fucking list, Ashley. I say, happy birthday, Ashley. Have Gino sing to Ashley. It's all about you.
I love you. I can't fight with you anymore.
That was our fight, guys. We do it every time.
We do it every time. And if you know what word precedes our fake fights, we're going to give you how many millions of Kiki bucks?
You get 100 million Kiki bucks if you know the word. So
You know, there's one person that figured it out.
there is, but they would have to comment it here. So
Yes, that's true.
that was a fun fight. Clip it. Go ahead.
Doom.
Yeah, fucking that cunt. Jesus. All right.
Meanwhile, Doom did make me cry again yesterday.
Huh? Really? Okay,
Let's not discuss it.
okay, let's not even. Yes.
Yeah, no, I get emotional. I'm a feeling person. And
You
I don't I don't like going, like, I feel like now every time I go live, it's like doom, 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 doom. Like, shut up, Ashley. You're playing with your hair, Ashley. Blah, 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 blah. And like, I was like, go away. And I talked a little bit about internet bullying. None of it came out right. So I just private the video. But I'm sure they recorded it because they keep doing that.
Well, yeah.
It's actually rude.
You can't worry about them. No.
So anyway, you were going off. I did spend 3 summers in the Hamptons, and I told Kiki, I don't think people want to hear about that. And then you don't know who Richard Branson is, correct?
No, but you had like a what you told me.
Ask Gino if he knows who Richard Branson is.
He went outside. I think he's smoking a cigar. Should I
Can
fetch?
you Google him really quickly? I think he's the third richest man on the planet. I'm not sure.
Now you got to tell us this.
But I was so
But
surprised.
we're talking about
Virgin Airlines. Have you ever heard of Virgin Airlines?
Virgin Airlines. Yes, absolutely.
So he
Oh, I
owns
know this guy. This guy,
That's who's that? Yes.
that douche. Yes.
I
All right.
can't believe you didn't know who he was when I was like, that might be an interesting story.
I
So
know by his face. I didn't know his name. Please do tell.
So my ex-husband was obviously very wealthy, and well, maybe not obvious to everyone, but he was. And one of his closest friends, business partners, investors was, I was gonna say is, and he's dead. Was Richard. So we went to his he has a private island in the Virgin. So there's the Virgin, whatever. There's the Virgin Islands.
St.
One of
John.
them is called Necker, and it's his.
Yeah.
So we went there like 4 times. We went to his place in Morocco. That's called Casa Tamadat. The story I was going to tell you was the first time I met Richard and like stayed on his island for a week. And so every single day is a different theme. So one day is like sailboating and this during the day, there's the meals, and in the evening there's like the black party, the white party, the like hippie party, whatever. It's a 7-day, it's called the celebration week. It happens in the beginning.
The melanotic party. What's the word again?
Stop. I was selling something to my no, I can't even say it online.
What is the melanin? What, I don't even remember what it is.
Melanated. So
The
there's
melanated.
melanin. Like when you go and take a tan, you like the reason you get brown is because of the melanin in your skin.
Okay, so the melanated party.
There weren't any melanated parties on Necker that I know. I did not observe any of those.
So he was is what you're saying.
He was what?
Kidding. No.
I want to preamble this with like, I love Joan, who is Richard's wife. Joan Branson is amazing. And I've spent a lot of time with her, and she knows how he is. Like, so but the first time I met him, which would be the first of many, and like spent like weeks with him, he was very like curious about me. Like he had done a lot of deals with my ex-husband, my dead ex-husband. And so there was a sailboat race. So he also owns Mosquito Island, which is
that's what they call my chest.
Me too. My mom used to say, put some Band-Aids on those mosquito bites. And I'm like, wait, what? Like when I put a dress, and I'm like, wait, Mom, what do you, Band-Aids? I didn't cut myself. She's like, put Band-Aids on your nipples, on your mosquito bites. I was like, fuck you. Exactly. You just called me fat and told me I had small boobs.
Yeah, which is it, Mom?
It could be both. Like, fuck off. Like, I don't want to go anywhere in a dress right now.
I'm just teasing. Okay, go ahead.
There's sailboat races. So he also owns this island called Mosquito Island. Larry Page, who owns Google, his island is like, so they're all like equidistant. I would say like maybe a mile one way, a mile the other way. So another guy bought Mosquito Island that year. This is circa 2013, 14. So we're all outside. I've been on sailboats and stuff, but so these are like 4 people to a boat. And so the celebration weeks cost $27,000 per week. So that's just for your, and I think that my ex-husband used to get like a deal. I think it's like more like 35 grand. And these situations are week long. And mostly these people pay to try to talk to Richard. And Richard knows this. Mostly they're paying to be there for a week to try to this investment plan, that investment plan, this idea, that idea, blah, blah, blah. So it's kind of interesting like how he dodges and moves. But he explained to us at lunch with his wife, like, the reason I do this is so that I can live here as much as possible and have it pay for itself. Like, meanwhile, like at that point, he was, I think, the richest man in the world, or Bill Gates, and he was number two. So I'm like, okay, like keep pinching your pocket, whatever. I don't know. I mean, it felt silly. Like, you don't need your island to pay for itself with all these people that want to come ask you for
But
money.
I think that's how they stay rich. It's
It's a
like,
brand. Well,
yeah, right.
but at a certain point, he was worth 8 billion at
Yeah,
that time. At a certain point, you can chill the fuck out. I don't know, but but mostly
right.
like
Why are
in
you
that
inviting
world
people you
that I
don't
was in,
talk
what?
to? I'm not saying you, but like, why are you inviting people like investors and things?
No,
Like,
that it wasn't invite. Well, you had to be like screened and invited and stuff, but these were so the celebration weeks are like it's about 12 to 15 people maximum that can be on the island. And they're people that work there and they live on a different island. So it's just all very wealthy people trying to connect. Like, for example, the story I'm going to tell you, the sailboat story. So it's four people to a sailboat. And we were going to go from Necker to Mosquito Island and have a barbecue there. There was no wind before that. So I was just like, I said to he wasn't even my fiance yet. I was like, hey, I'm going to go to the sailboat thing. He was like, okay, I'm preparing. He was even there to sell him Air Jamaica. He wanted to merge Virgin with Air Jamaica. He was even there to propose a deal to Richard. Like, most of the people were going there to speak to him about things. So I'm outside. I get my he goes, just go sailboat and go have fun. And I get my life jacket and I'm just standing there. I don't know whose team I'm gonna be on. There's like a bunch of people standing outside. It's a bit awkward, right?
it's like
And
Survivor. Oscar was Jeff
and the
there.
wait,
Like,
what?
this like Survivor was Jeff
Oh,
Probst.
it's not Survivor. Yeah, wait for this.
Get a
So the
bu-
one couple that scared me the most was this very wealthy. They were oil. They were Texas oil people, and it was a man and a woman. And I'm not joking. I saw like blackness around them. Like, they freaked me out. So then Richard comes down. He's always like jolly, right? And he comes down. He's like, he grabs me. He's like, "You're on my team." So he brings me on his boat. So it's Richard Branson, myself, the oil lady, and then this other innocuous woman that seemed quite nice, by the way. But I didn't like being on the boat with the oil lady because I kept feeling like she was like satanic or something. Like, she felt just like very weird. She was
bad,
like, they were
bad,
like oil billionaires from Texas. What?
bad vibes, bad aura. Like, you just got a funny feeling. Yeah.
So Richard's a very playful human being. And I got to know this later, but this is literally the first time we're hanging out, like hanging out. So we're out in it's like six boats with four people each in them. There's no wind. So we're just like sitting in the water. And like Richard's making jokes and everyone's kind of like laughing. And it's like, should we get the paddles out? Like, there's no wind to do like a race at all. And then lunch was back on Necker Island. So he decided to turn the boats around and we went back. So you have to understand, we're now like a half a mile from Necker. Okay. And Richard's asking me questions about my ex husband and who he was about to buy an airline from, whatever. And so then he's like, Ashley, and I had these Christian Dior sunglasses, which Richard still has to this day. And I loved these Christian Dior sunglasses. I still want them back, Richard. And I don't have his Ray-Bans. He's like, Ashley, check out my lens. Let me see yours. So he does this thing. I didn't know what he was doing. It's fucking Richard Branson. Like, I was like, yeah, try my glasses. And he tries my glasses and I put on his glasses. He goes, what do you see? And I'm like, yeah, yours are like, have like a bit of a red tint. And he goes, yeah, yours have like a little like gray. He goes, wait, switch back with me. And he does this switchback thing like 3 times. And
Like,
we are on a boat the size of like my desk. It's like not a big boat, right? And the other two women on the boat are like all jealous. They even like talking to me because the oil lady's like, Richard, can we talk about like I don't, who knows what she wanted to talk about. And so
I want to talk.
the third time we switched, he had both glasses, and I'm telling you, like, he's funny. He took his foot in slow motion to my chest and pushed me off the boat. So I had to swim a
Hang on.
half a mile back to the shore.
The Virgin Airlines man,
Richard Branson.
Richard Branson. This
He was
gent,
laughing, and everyone said he only does that to people that he likes.
this man right here,
Yes.
billionaire Richard
Took his foot to my chest and slowly pushed me off a sailboat, and I had to swim back to Necker Island.
like with his foot like this, and you went.
He put his foot, I was sitting like this. He was doing the glasses. Let me try your glasses. You try my glasses. I'll try your glasses. You try my glasses. And then he lifts up his foot. I have no idea what the fuck he's doing with his foot. He lifts up his foot and it's just slowly coming to like my chest. I'm wearing like a bikini and a life jacket. And then he just tips me over and he's laughing hysterically. And they continue on. The wind seems to pick up a little at this point.
Yeah, the
And I'm
wind
like,
pick up.
and
Ashley,
then I get back, and it took me 20 minutes to swim to shore. I'm not joking. They were all sat down at lunch by the time I got back. Did you put sunglasses on for this? That's very funny.
I didn't know. It's just the light.
Oh,
No,
I thought you were putting sunglasses. And then I get back, and I'm like, I had swam like 20, 30 minutes, and I get back, and there's like one dude that was told to wait for me, and he was like, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "What was that?" And where are my Christian Dior sunglasses? He's
I'm
like,
that
he's
that's
like one of the people that works on the island. And he's like, Ashley, he only does that to people that he really likes. Everyone sat down up there at lunch. Let me put you in the golf cart. Do you want to change before lunch? And I'm like, yeah, I'm in a bikini and a life vest. And I just swam like a half a mile. I think I should change before lunch. So he like drives me to the little hut to like change and put on a dress. And I go in and there's more people had come to the island for lunch or something. So there's like 20 people. And I'm like late to lunch now too. And everyone just looks up at me. And Richard's like, ha, 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 like making fun of me. I'm just like,
look, that's the lady that I kicked
she
off
made
the boat.
it. She made it. Oh my God.
Ashley, not funny. I love that you thought about your sunglasses. All I would be thinking is, Jesus Christ, how I will sue the fuck out of you. No one was anybody following you? You swam? You swam to the next
Well, the
island.
craziest thing, no, I swam back to Necker. The craziest thing is that later I told a girlfriend this story, and she's like, and by the way, I don't know how true this is, but I'm pretty sure Epstein Island is not too far from Necker Island.
I'm sure that fucking
They're in the Virgin British Islands. That's what it's called. The British Virgin Islands. British Virgin Islands. So when I told my friend this, my girlfriend this, she was like, Ash, do you know how many sharks are in that water? One of the women that escaped the Epstein Island literally didn't leave because she was afraid of sharks. And at one point, she was like, I just swam. Whatever the sharks were, I would rather have faced the sharks than be on the island another minute.
Araya said he stole your glasses and physically assaulted you. He did.
It was a joke. It was a plaything, but I did feel
listen.
I was left a bit too far. So Necker Island is here, right? So here's Necker. Then there's like a play island that he made, which is like 0.25 miles. He dropped me off like way after the play island.
Oh, Ashley, let me just kick you off into the sharks. I can't wait to do it. Can I have
Let's see if you make it back for lunch or not.
Oh, I won't. He's hiding somewhere. Oh, wait, I have
Oh,
seen.
and I'm keeping your Christian Dior sunglasses as well.
What a
The
freak.
best was like, so after that, we kind of became like really like, I don't know, like I was like, I think he had like a soft spot in his heart for me or whatever it was. And I loved his wife. And we hung out a lot. We went to lunches. But when we saw him in Morocco was the first time. So he would always kiss me on the mouth. His wife was not always there. He would
Oh,
always kiss me on the mouth. And it was weird because I got engaged to the guy that I first went there with. So like, I was like, and he's like, come on, I only do kisses on the mouth. The first time he did it in front of his wife, I like looked at Joan. She was like,
She doesn't give a shit. She's like, he's a billionaire dog.
but like, yeah, like he chilled with like Mick Jagger and like Ozzy Osbourne. Like he used to own Tower Record and Virgin Records. So he was like a bit of a rock star soul and in his own right, I guess. But I always thought it was kind of cool that like 'cause the first time he kissed me on the mouth, like in Morocco at this charity event, I was
like,
in
like what kind of a kiss? Like a
on the mouth.
well, yes,
It's not a French kiss, but
no,
it's lip to lip.
no tongue, but it was like, or did he linger? Was it like,
No, it's not lingering, but it is.
did he close his eyes?
It's like something I wouldn't do if I have a boyfriend. It's also something I wouldn't do with a married man. It
I
is
wouldn't-
absolutely something I cannot imagine that would happen in front of with a married man in front of his wife. But Joan knows him, and I'm just like, because I always go for the side kiss with him, right? And he's like, no, come here.
Who do you kiss on the mouth that's not your like lover? Something.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, because he's like, he's Sir Richard Branson. He was knighted.
He's
He's
so
a knight.
rich. And I know, like, European people, English people, they go mwah, 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 mwah. I mean, whatever. But it's a here kiss, not a lip.
Right. If we're gonna do any kind of smoochies, unless we're like dating or hooking up, let's, cheeky, huggy huggy. No,
Right.
he wanted to make sure he would grab my face and just
Oh, so it was like one of these. Mwah. That is not appropriate.
it
That
didn't linger that long. It was just he always confirmed it was my lips. And I was like, and then when it happened in front of Joan was like, Ashley, do you think I give a shit?
Oscar says, where were his hands on her face? That's fucking crazy, Ashley. That's a very good story. We do have to. All right, we have to wrap this up.
We do. And let's
Wait.
wrap it up with one of your things that you wanted to bring up.
No, that was it, I think. Wait, what was the one question you had for Eugene right when he was outside? I can't remember.
Oh, yes. The question I had for Eugene. Chat, what was it? It was not about the vaccines. It was about what was it?
I like that you call me Eugene now too. That's adorable. That really just made me grin. Thank you.
Well, you know what I love that Keanu does? And I've always done this with boyfriends. I always call them by their full names. Like my ex-husband was Patrick, and everyone called him Pat, but I always called him Patrick. I love that she calls you Eugene, and I don't think I can call you Gino ever again at this point.
It's too fun.
When I was a kid growing up, I didn't like the name, and everyone started calling me Gino, and I loved it. But then no one called me that anymore, except my Aunt Olga used to call me Eugene, and I loved it. And then she passed away, and now she calls me Eugene, and I love it. And I love that you said it. Well, I have to jump in the shower. What was the question, birthday girl?
Well, thank you for saying that. One thing I wanted to say, and I hope, Keanu, you're not mad at me for saying this. I watched you guys on a live, and you guys were talking about, I am not, I don't get into politics, right or left, but Eugene was correct about Kamala. She did fuck her way to Attorney General of the state of California.
Wasn't a bombshell.
Actually,
That's a fact.
Actually, when we were on the phone, you told me that, and then I went, all right.
I was like, I don't want you to be mad about it, but if you don't live in California, you might not know. But I just wanted to say Eugene was right about that part.
I did not know anything about that, and I was like, "Oh, come on, you asshole!" Like,
I know, because I could see where you were coming from, Keanu, because you were like, "Why do you assume because she's a woman that she is not intelligent and she didn't do it on her own?" And she probably is intelligent, but her record. First of all, she was sleeping with a judge. His last name starts with a C, and that's the guy who got her into her position. And then her record, what she did in California was terrifying. It was horrific. She put parents in jail.
I've heard
she made up this like truancy law, and she didn't even have people check. Like there are kids that are sick that have doctor's notes. Ended up putting their parents in jail and the kids in like adoption center or what do you call it? Like when you group homes in terrible situations. She put more melanated
Okay.
people.
Also, wait, pause, Ashley. Do you know what someone told Ashley is the appropriate term instead of black people now? Because I didn't even notice it.
I was
She
watching
said
Melanated.
melanated.
It's melanated, like the melanin in our skin. So we're not as melanated as some other people
You know what?
are.
I've
Like
never.
we're not as melanated as Obama.
Black people have less melanin because they're from the equator, and that's why they were more susceptible to COVID, because you don't
Here
produce
we
as much.
go.
It's you don't produce as much vitamin D without the sunlight needs melanin in your skin to produce vitamin D, and if you don't have as much, which you wouldn't have as much if you were raised on the equator before we had you row here to America, you know. So you don't produce as much vitamin D, and you're more susceptible to COVID.
What? But can you?
Don't white people produce less vitamin D?
What's that?
Doesn't like somebody's skin type like me produce less vitamin D naturally?
No, white people have more melanin, and black people, the melanin in their skin is lazy because they're black. You said that, right?
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. You just said that, Eugene. The melanin in their skin is lazy.
Get out.
No, I think it's a funny way to say something. I forgot what I was going to ask him. That's so weird.
Well, we'll do an episode with Eugene coming up for sure.
Yes.
John,
and thank you guys all for being here.
515 from him. Thank you so much. If Ashley marries MKE, Ashley vagina coming on everything. He's naked, Ashley. He's nude.
Oh, thank you for letting me know.
He's nude for your birthday. He goes, baby, what are you doing?
Yeah, tell him birthday suit, birthday suit.
Yeah. God, the melanin. Well, this has been.
You're like, I have a birthday suit 365.
Ashley, this has been so much fun. That is a fucking really funny story. Well, funny and kind of traumatizing story. Thank you for
Well, I have to tell you, like, when my friend said, do you know how many sharks are in that water? I was like, I did feel like I was almost pre-Olympic swimming. I chose ballet instead, or modern dance actually at that time. But I was
the same person with the ballet and the love of swimming and God. But go on.
So I was like, I got this freestyle, but I felt an energy of like, this doesn't feel safe. And I kept swimming and like the shore wasn't getting any closer. I was like, how far out am I? And then when I passed, because I kayaked to the mini island, which I would say is like probably less than a half a mile from Necker. So and it took me 10, 15 minutes. So then when I got to the mini island, it's like when you see in the movies, the shore it's like stays the same. I was like, am I even going anywhere? But I also felt like there might be sharks here. I do not know.
What kind of billionaire goddamn hazing frat boy sorority ritual is this that the owner of Virgin Records literally fucking.
You're so cute. Virgin Records hasn't been a thing since the 90s.
Whatever.
Richard Branson.
Virgin Airlines fucking pushes you with his foot off of the goddamn boat and then makes you swim.
How many people can tell that story and still has my Christian Dior glasses?
Okay, well, I don't know. I think
they were vintage. They were good ones.
You tell him either he comes on Kiki and Ashley, not it. Okay, I realize.
I'm communicating with his son, actually. Sam Branson is a burgeoning documentary filmmaker, and I want him to work with me on this project.
Well, you tell him, you know, the gentleman, he can either be a guest on Kiki and Ashley or there's going to be a lot.
He would probably do it. I'm not joking. If I emailed, I know all of his, like, I have emails to most of the people that work with him. I bet he would do it. But we would have to make it like about entrepreneurship. He's all about like entrepreneurship and moving forward. And what are you doing every single day to make yourself better?
He can say whatever.
He can say, well, one day what I did to make myself better is put Ashley Cummings off a boat.
Yeah, I took my foot because I didn't have enough money and I'm too small of a dick and I pushed her off of the boat with my foot. And she had to swim 1,000 miles. This is fucked up. Good story, but
When I got to the shore and someone was there, I was like, does the person I'm here with know that I was lost at sea? With they all just like wait, they were laughing. But also this Keanu, like, isn't that exactly what a billionaire would do?
no, I don't know.
Why? You think billionaires are nice? You think they're normal?
It sounds like something a lunatic would do. And
Do you
then
think do you think a
they're-
sane person
they
can
have
get to making $1 billion and
they
keep
have
their sanity?
you're right. They have so much money and so many people. You're right. Okay, this is a good point. He has so much money that everyone around him, nobody went, "Oh my God, what the fuck are you doing?" Because they're like, "Well, we don't want to upset Richard."
No one would want to ever upset Richard. In fact, get someone from the staff to get the girl who was pushed off the boat. Make sure
Yes.
she's alive. Also, the
Yes.
2 women on the boat couldn't be happier that the pretty bitch that he was paying attention to is off the fucking boat because, god damn it, I need to talk about my oil.
Yes, please, could we have Eduardo please swim behind Ashley over to the island just to make sure she's all right? He's a pretty good swimmer, But anyway, on we go. Like, that is a wild fucking story.
And then to feel awkward because everyone's sitting at lunch, and of course I'm late to lunch, and everyone's like, and Richard just like, ha, ha, ha. And I'm like,
You fucking you walk up to lunch and you're in your life jacket. So
well, no, I went to the guy that was waiting for me, took me in a golf cart back to the little place that we had our stuff, and I put on a dress and I put on some makeup and I go to lunch and everyone's there like, and it's like this full-blown lunch. Somehow 10 more people have arrived since I've been dumped off the boat. And I'm like, where should I sit?
jumped off the boat by foot. Lisa says, "Off you go." Like, this is normal.
I mean, it was literally it was fun for him. And like, it wasn't unfun for me, but there was a point when I was swimming and I was like, how far out am I? Like, I kayaked myself to the little island that I just passed, and that took me 15 minutes to kayak to. I was swimming for like 45 minutes.
I think you have a lawsuit on your hands. I mean,
No, I'm not doing that. I would not do that. But it is maybe an edge to get us on him on our show. Hey, you remember that time you took my Dior's and pushed me off the boat?
with your foot.
Pretend that didn't happen if you come on our show next week.
Absolutely right. We'll say we put it all up. No, that's crazy.
And
That's
at the very least, I would like my Dior glasses back. They're vintage.
but okay, to wrap it,
Just like you.
vintage, just like you dumb bitch.
That's probably why he wanted them so bad.
Yes, exactly. There's a vintage, darling. Off you go. He just wanted your sunglasses.
100.
He was just trying to have a laugh. Ugh, gross. Anyway, this has been
It's been amazing. I love you. Thank you guys all for being there for us. I hope that our content is starting to elevate and expand in terms of consciousness and opportunity, invitations.
yes, 1 trillion Kiki bucks for everyone here. 100 gazillion million infinity Kiki coins for you, Ashley. Happy birthday.
Wow.
Because I know you
This
love
is the best birthday ever.
You have the best evening. I love you. And Kiki and Ashley, we will see you next week. Wednesdays, we're going to do 10 o'clock now, Eastern Standard Time, I think, right?
Wednesdays, we're going to start at 7 West Coast time, 10 o'clock East Coast time.
Yes.
Starting next Wednesday.
Bye, everyone.
And that might be right. It might be wrong, but we'll see when we see you.
We're pretty sure we have it right.
We're pretty sure.
Happy birthday, Ashley. Love you.
Love you, Kiki. Bye, Eugene. Bye, guys.
Kiki and Ashley, oh, whoa. Kiki and Ashley, oh, whoa. Kiki and Ashley, oh, whoa. Kiki and Ashley, it's the Kiki and Ashley show. they hate it because they're getting paid for this. It's the Kiki and Ashley show, and it's on live. They're so pretty and they're getting paid for this. Kiki and Ashley show, and it's on live. They're so pretty and they're getting paid for this.